All right, welcome back to the Artist Connection podcast. This is Matt Kasar here with today's guest, singer-songwriter Billy Grima. Welcome, sir.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, I'm doing great. It's glad to have you on the show.
Thank you for having me on. It's awesome.
So you're in Ontario. Is that you're based out of Ontario, Canada right now?
Yeah, I'm just north of Toronto, up in Caledon, and it's getting chilly. So
Is it already?
yeah. I think winter's almost here.
Well,
So
summer went way too fast for me. I'm in the Northeast as well, a little farther south of you, obviously, but I'm not ready for the cold just yet. I like the moderate seasons a little bit more.
yeah, so do I. Yeah, I've been here for a long time, and yet from Australia, but I miss the warm weather.
Yeah, I bet you, I bet you do.
Oh.
So we listened to a couple of your songs already before we even got to this interview, and I started the show off with the title track from your latest record called "Sugar and Cream." And as I was telling you, I love the song. It's such a good song.
Thank you very much. Yeah, that's got to be one of my favorites, actually. They're all favorites, but that one was really cool, and I really enjoyed writing that song. And we love playing it too live. We do it. I have two versions of that. We do the acoustic way, and we do it the way you heard it on the CD.
Yeah, right.
It's everybody gets to dance to that song, and we like it a lot. Yeah.
And you told me that's gonna be your next video as well. You're gonna work on a video for that one.
Yes. Actually, we're gonna hopefully start shooting on December 5th.
Oh, nice.
We just kind of okayed the date today, actually.
Oh, cool. So that's a scoop right here.
To that, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. That should be a fun video. We're just gonna act like, because it says about some guys getting together, and actually we're just gonna act like boys, we're just having a good time.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I can't wait to actually start filming.
Well, I love the whole record. I mean, there's so many good songs on here. It's hard to pick the few that I wanted to feature on here. But the other one that we listened to right before talking to you now is "A Pleasure to Have Met You."
Yes, that was. We released that first. It's done really well, and it seems to be a people's favorite too. So
it's a good song.
It's a good thing. It's a little bit different than Picture of You. Than Sugar and Cream.
Mm-hmm.
It's more country, I think. Yeah, I feel it that way. But yeah, they're fun to play. They're fun to sing, and it's a lot of that stuff is kind of real. That stuff that has happened. Maybe I kind of extended the truth a little bit, or
That's all right.
a little bit. I mean,
Artistic privilege with some of the facts, maybe.
Yeah, and added some flavor to the story. So yeah, overall, it happened. So it's good. It's a good thing. Yeah.
Well, I'm happy to have found your music, and even happier to feature you here and talk to you a little bit about what's going on behind the music, because you're the kind of singer and songwriter that I really appreciate. I grew up in the '70s, so a lot of those singer-songwriters from that era, what differentiated them is they had a story to tell, and they made it their own, and they did it in a great way, and that's exactly what you're doing. You're carrying that tradition on.
Yeah, thank you.
You know what else stuck out to me at Pleasure to Have Met You is the guitars, especially at the end when those electric guitars kick in and kind of follow the acoustic line that you already set up through the song. It's just great. Who's playing those guitars?
So we got Peter Swan playing guitar, and Pete Swan is my engineer, my producer. He did a great job. We work really well together, and we bounce stuff off each other. We did that was one of the latest songs we recorded. So from the first song we did to the last one, we grew to know each other, in a sense, like artistically very well, and creatively. I'd be coming in, I'd be in my own booth singing the lyrics or the words or whatever, the vocals, and he'll be in a different room, but we can actually tell what the other guy's thinking. It was so cool. So we stop, and I hear this. This is what I hear, and we just made the song bigger and bigger. So it's good. I go in. When I go in and show him my song, and we sit down and we break it down, and the end result is what you hear.
Well, it's interesting and I'm happy to hear that, because when you listen to it, you do get the sense of that relationship between the guys that are playing. Like I said, I didn't know who was playing the lead, but you can tell that he gets it, and it follows along nicely with what you were doing. the
Yeah.
theme of the
I
song.
have my band. The guys in my band, like John Forrester, is the other guitar player in my band, and we play together live a lot more. Um, but and I got Julio for bass, and I got Steve on drums, and I got Grant on keyboards. So it's, but everybody takes part, and as long as we blend well together, we've been playing together for a long, long time. So it's a good thing.
How did you meet up with them? How did the band come together?
Oh, we've been together for almost 20 years.
Wow.
Yeah, we did the first album, I'm Just Standing, and then I did another album which was called A Little Piece of Heaven, and then when I came up with all this, because I write this stuff, and then we just get together and record it. My brother-in-law, actually Julio is my brother-in-law. We met actually through the band, and that was a long time. That's 25 years ago, but the band's been together for 20 years. Yeah.
What does it take to keep a band together that long in this day and age of things being short-lived and fleeting, and people get distracted and do other things? How do you keep it together?
It's not easy, because everybody's so busy. But the one thing I really like, we really blend well together. We have a lot of things in common. We are very well. We're all family men, which makes it a little bit tighter in certain things because we can blend things together, our families together at times too. But at the same time, there's no ego, which is really cool. And we leave the egos at the door, and that's it. We just we all really get along well together, and that's we all like our own the same sports, so we kind of hang out a lot together too. Besides the music thing, we just try and separate certain things, but overall, I had a band. Bands always break up, I find. So when I decided to go solo, which was my first album that I did, these guys came along and we stuck together.
Oh, that's good.
Me, even though it's Billy Grima, I listen to what they say. I listen to their opinion, and it's not just about Billy Grima. It's the whole band as a whole.
Well, I love it. Good stuff, and I can't wait to hear what you have, next, and I can't wait to see the new video too. Now, looking at your background, as you said earlier, you were born in Australia, and from what I read, you moved to Canada when you were 15 years old. You moved to Toronto.
Yes.
What was that like as a teenager moving? I mean, 'cause like not even climate being different, but just, two different countries, two different cultures. What was that like for you as a 15-year-old?
It wasn't easy, it wasn't easy, and I'll tell you why, for me, this is how it was. It was being 15 years old, at 15, you think you know it all.
Yeah, sure do.
You think you own the world, you have your best friends. So coming here, it took I didn't have my best friends anymore around, and, things changed. I used to play soccer and rugby and football. Australian football, and then I came to hockey. So, and I never actually saw hockey in Australia. So stuff like that, it was harder. When it came to music, it was a lot more competitive here. So, I kind of had to get my ass in gear and start playing because everybody here played guitar or some kind of instrument. So that worked in my favor. Yeah. As for the hockey thing, I can't skate.
You still haven't got that.
Yeah, but I do like the Leafs. Yeah.
Let's talk about what you were listening to when you were in Australia. I mean, just being here in America, the amount of Australian bands that have come our way, AC/DC, of course, Men at Work, Midnight Oil, those are all the bands that I was listening to as a young man. When you were there, were those the big ones for you too, or were there some others?
It was Pink Floyd was huge.
Oh, really? Okay.
I only heard Men at Work here in Canada.
Really? That's interesting.
Yeah, I never heard them there. But I used to watch Paul Hogan. After school, he had a program. It was like a comedy show. And Paul Hogan, I used to watch him every Wednesday. He was on every Wednesday. He had a show on. And then, years later, here I am, and I see him here. It was really cool.
Oh, that's
yeah. Yeah, when it came to music, I was mostly